It's Friday, so you know what it is. It's a training log. This is Carl Ragavan, Europe's original starting strength coach. Let's get into the show. Okay, so this week, heavy day, had to fall on a Saturday. Sometimes you can't always be religiously hitting Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Life gets in the way. You lift on Saturday, big deal. I was in Wales and London over the weekend, last weekend, getting the train back from London to Edinburgh. Got me back kind of late. So what happened is a similar situation to last week. So I actually had to end up training Tuesday, Wednesday, then do my light day, which I skipped last time. That wasn't going to happen this week. Squat 225 for 5. Felt pretty good. After being adjusted with where the bar placement is, I feel like I found a new groove to feeling where that center placement is. So I kind of overcorrect myself and kind of lean a little bit further over to the right, because I know I'm going to shift left, so that actually centers me nicely into the bar. So felt good. I can tell because usually I would actually start to get a little bit of fatigue on just my left side of my back. So that feels a lot better whenever I have run heavy amounts of pressing. So I know what the haters are going to say. Standing bench press, that doesn't count, RIP spine, blah, blah, blah. But I overhead press 150. What do you press, bitch? So when you are at my level of strength, you need to take care of your elbows. If you're running 8-12 weeks of just adding weight to the bar on a press that strong, your elbows are going to get pretty fucked up. So what I found is, as I ramp back up to decent numbers and I feel that kind of tendinopathy kind of pain start to kick in, I'll just then add in a light week. It's not because the strict press is magical, it's because it's light. So 112.5 kilos for a token single on my heavy press day is light. I think I've strict pressed 130 in the past as my best ever. So again, in relation to that, it's not that heavy. So, but for me, this kind of running a wash week 1 is heavy press. So yes, double layback on volume day and on heavy singles. That's heavy press week. And then light week is volume strict press and then some token singles. So this routine has been working very nicely. So if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And if you follow my work, you know that I'm a big advocate of the power clean. So those of you who don't skip your power cleans, a good way is to hit a couple of singles before you do your heavy deadlifts on your intensity workout. So that's kind of what I do on my heavy day also. So I did 100 kilos for a double. I would have done a triple, but you'll see the bar rolls out and I'm just like, fuck it, whatever. So this week was Haltings at 52.5 kilos. And I've been doing triples. So 2 triples felt actually really good. Again, the standard progression is to do a set of 5. I think back in the day, it was even a set of 8. Rip's ideas on why there used to be 8s has kind of changed. It's kind of funny because obviously his mentor being Bill Starr, Strongest Shall Survive, he said, he said quite funny, he said, Starr was a closet bodybuilder. That's why he made us do 8s. So nowadays, you know, 5s on Haltings are good. And to me, 5s usually work quite nicely, but as the Haltings get to that 250 kilo zone, it starts to get tough. So I still want to push intensity, because to me deadlifts is all about intensity. So really like how the Haltings are going. Rack pulls have been a different story. Hopefully we'll get a good set of rack pulls next week. So again, to remind you, if you're on a 3-day routine, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and you got travel plans, you got things which you can't skip because life gets in the way, it's all right. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, you know, I'm not advocating that you should do it every week, but fuck, it's better than missing a session. And like you saw from last week, I felt like my progress and my performance skipping my light day actually felt like it had a negative impact to my heavy day session. So I know people like to skip light days, but there is some stress that you're missing if you do that. We still get in the gym regardless of what day it is. We figure it out. That's what lifting is. You want to find solutions, not excuses. So from a training perspective, compared to last week when I was in Wales, had my belt, all my toys, so all the lifts went fine. So mostly it was a happy day. Hope you enjoy the lifts. Check them out. For those of you who are looking for an online coach, look no further. BEA, Beautiful Strength Gym. That is beautifulstrengthgym.com. Hire me. Let's make some gains. If you like this show, comment, like, share, subscribe. You know the business. I'm Carl Ragavan. That was Beautiful Strength. And remember, the barbell never lies.